Again, everyone, part 2 of our journey. We had to do what was the longest day of driving, 600 miles to Amarillo. And we would stop at, we're heading to Palo Duro Canyon State Park, just south of Amarillo, about 20 minutes south. It's the second largest canyon in the United States besides the Grand Canyon. It was going to be a long day of driving, and we decided we would just have dinner out before we get to the campground. And just along I-40 is the Bigtexan Steak Ranch and Brewery. Pretty touristy, crazy place. They have a 72-ounce steak challenge you can do. It's really a themed place. So we got in there about 6, had dinner, and then got down to the campground about 7:30, almost 8 o'clock. So we didn't do much filming when we got there. Set up camp, had some drinks, played some card games, and did a little night photography, which I'll put the shots in, and just got some rest. And the next morning we did some filming for breakfast before we packed out of camp, and we show you around Palo Duro a little bit. It's a pretty neat little place, big campground. We stayed in Juniper Loop, great hiking trails. We didn't get to take advantage of that. I'd like to go back and spend a couple days there. There's some really neat hikes in there, and let's get this going. Good morning, everybody. We're making our way to Grand Canyon. Last night we stayed in Arkansas, the night before we stayed in Arkansas at Mau Park. Today we got to Palo Duro Canyon State Park in Amarillo. We've already seen some road runners. We saw coyote prints, or either that or bobcat last night. But the canyon's amazing. Take a look around. Skies were pretty dark here last night too. The campsites are really nice. We're getting ready to pack up and head to we're heading to Gallup, New Mexico, where we're gonna stay. We're gonna spend one night in a hotel just to kind of clean up and refresh before Friday we get to the Grand Canyon, the North Rim, and we're gonna be there 5 days. And then we got a couple other stops on the way home that are going to be pretty cool. So make sure we bring you guys with us, show you everything. It's been a pretty good trip so far. We're with our really good friends from Georgia. We met up in Little Rock. So we're having a good time. The weather, it's pretty hot, but there's a good breeze. So it's okay. Right now we're just cleaning up camp and getting ready to hit the road to New Mexico. So here's our setup for last night, though, and you can see how the campsites are pretty big. We're at Juniper Loop site 109, I think.